How's it going, everyone? Adam Beljanski back here with another OnlineBookClub.org video for your Thursday. Now today I'm here with another one of our amazing Book of the Month authors, our first Book of the Month author for January of 2019, Sylvie Beljanski, author of Winning the War on Cancer, The Epic Journey Towards a Natural Cure. Now Sylvie's done a lot of amazing things to fight this terrible, terrible disease, and this book is actually bringing to light a natural, non-toxic cure. So let's jump right into the interview and talk to this very qualified author. How's it going, everyone? I'm Adam Beljanski, and today I'm here with Sylvie Beljanski, our January 2019, our first Book of the Month author of the year, and she's the author of Winning the War on Cancer, The Epic Journey Towards a Natural Cure. Sylvie, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. It's my honor to be with you today.
No, it really is amazing that you took the time for this, and I'm so interested to hear some of your takes and all about this book. So for those of our audience who's watching it and they're not familiar with your work, could you just give a quick, brief description of the book?
Well, the book is, it reads like a novel, like a thriller, but it's a true story of the discovery of in medical research about cancer. But I did not want to be too scientific and difficult to read. And there is so much of a human tension, human adventure that I wanted the book to relate that part of the story. So it's a true story of a breakthrough discovery in cancer research and the obliteration of those findings by the French government. And it is also the story of my personal journey from, an uninterested little girl to a passionate advocate that I have become now. And it is also a message of love and hope, I hope, for the people who need this scientific information because they are concerned with cancer.
No, for sure. And I feel like cancer does affect everyone, whether you have a friend that goes through cancer, whether you're diagnosed, everyone cancer touches everyone in the worst way, but it can also bring people together, especially how you're doing it with talking about this new method and this new breakthrough way to address cancer. So when it comes to the book, how long did it take you to write Winning the War on Cancer?
Well, the writing itself was only about 16 months. Okay. But it is the story. I mean, to be able to you have to live the story. So it's like 30 years of, preparation. Of course. Before being able to write the book, because the book is about all what happened to my father, to myself, and the story of this amazing research about a new approach, a new vision of cancer that could make a difference for people.
No, for sure. And
as you say, there are so many people now who are concerned with cancer. True. It's criminal, in my view, just to ignore something that works. Because now we have been looking back for the past 30 years, I've seen so many people benefit of this research. Wow. And now the research done by the Beljanski Foundation in collaboration with universities like Columbia University or Kansas University Medical Center or Cancer Treatment Centers of America confirm that this approach is valid. So it's really, really important to share the message.
For sure. So why are these prominent scientists and these individuals who should be helping this cause, why are they turning the other cheek and opposing this breakthrough method? Like, what do they have to gain from it? Like, and I'm sure you go into detail in the book, but kind of touch upon that. Why are they turning the other cheek?
Because it's natural, so it cannot be patented. So they are not interested because they cannot make money of it. In order to make money, you have to patent a molecule. And in order to be patentable, the molecule has to be new. And something which is natural is not new because it was invented by Mother Nature thousands of years ago. So you cannot patent something new, you cannot make big money with something new, with something natural.
It's so sad though, right? That these people and these high-end individuals, they only care about money, and this disease ruins people's lives. It kills so many people every year. You would think that the humanity and the passion would rise above their want for money and financial gain, but some people, I guess, it just doesn't matter. So that's why it's so commendable that you're doing this. So what is this?
It's not because something is not developed by pharmaceutical companies that it's of no interest.
Yeah.
It's not interesting to them as an industry.
Mm-hmm.
But it can be a very valuable to your health.
Of course. Of course, and just hearing about this though, just this natural method, could you give us a little more explanation on what this entails? And because I'm sure there's so many people who want to know about this, and it's gonna, I'm sure reading the book you'll learn so much more. But can you touch upon that just a little bit?
Sure. So my father was a biologist, a scientist at the Pasteur Institute in Paris, France, and he was one of the first scientists at the time, back in the 70s, 80s, to look at nature as a cause and a solution to disease.
Wow.
And he said our environment is polluted. At the time, everything was about understanding the genome, our chromosomes, and the beginning of what is now known as genetically engineered drugs.
Of course.
And that's where, pharmaceutical companies are making their money. But Sylvie Beljanski had the idea that something else, that the genes, was modified, triggered, in order to induce cancer. And he had the idea that environment was actually triggering the genes and was, a big part of what is inducing cancer. So he thought of looking for molecules that would do exactly the opposite. He thought that if nature created carcinogens, nature had also created anti-carcinogens. And he looked for natural molecules that would be non-toxic. That's very the operative word, non-toxic, and that would reverse the damage to the DNA done by environmental toxins. And he was luckily able to find a few of them, which seem to have amazing properties, because the research which has been done so far has shown that it was working on different kinds of cancer. It's not, organ or gender specific. So the research has shown that it was just, as active against prostate cancer cells than ovarian cancer cells or pancreatic cancer cells. So those molecules are able to work by themselves, but also in synergy with chemotherapies. And I say chemotherapies because it's different kinds of chemotherapies. It's docetaxel, for example, for prostate, or gemcitabine, or carboplatin, Every time we had very nice synergy of action. And also what we saw through research, that it was working on precancerous cells, just, inflammation, for example, prostate, inflamed prostate, BPH situation, or cancer, or even very advanced cancer where hormonal treatments are given and failing.
Wow.
So at every stage it was working. And the latest papers coming from Kansas University Medical Center are showing that it's even working on cancer stem cells.
Wow.
And cancer stem cells are those cells which, are responsible for metastasis. And there is nothing on the market that is able to do that right now.
That is amazing. So so for someone like me who doesn't understand as much and isn't as knowledgeable with cancer research, what can I do to help? Do I just support you and support the book? And do I support the Beljanski Foundation, which I'd like to get into as well? What can I do, and the people watching, what can we do to help this amazing cause and this natural remedy kind of get pushed out into the world?
Well, of course, support more research at the Beljanski Foundation, which is a 501c3 not-for-profit organization.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, everything is tax deductible to the extent of the law. You can support the foundation by buying the book, because I have given completely the copyright of the book to the foundation.
Wow.
So 100% of my author's proceeds go to research. And of course, I mean, the best way to support this cause is to create awareness, to buy the book, share the book, give the book to somebody who may benefit from this information and this message, because that's what, you know, writing the book was all about, is about sharing the message.
So everything that is made from this book, you're putting it right back into the research, so you could learn more and get. Wow, that's commendable. And this, I feel like for anyone watching, whether you know a lot about this topic or if you don't, buy this book, because 100% of the proceeds are going right back into the research to keep fighting this terrible disease. So Sylvie, that's fantastic. Now, where can people find you if they want to talk to you more personally, or maybe are you on Twitter, Facebook? Where can they find you?
So we are based in New York City.
Oh, okay.
And the website for the Beljanski Foundation is the Beljanski, BLJANSKI.org. And people can contact us at info@beljanski.org, and we answer every email. Great.
Well, we'll make sure to link all of that down below in the description of this video. Now, obviously, as you continue to research and the more effort and work you put into this, there's always going to be new information coming out. Do you see yourself writing another book on top of this one, maybe within the next few years, and maybe when you continue to find more information? Is that a possibility at all?
It's a possibility. It's too early for me. I will write. If I write a book, I need to know, to have something of value to bring, a message of value. So hopefully, I mean, in a few years, I will be able to be at that stage.
Great. No, just keep us posted. I'd love to have you back on as you continue to have these updates. Sylvie, thank you so much for joining me today. It really was an honor talking to you, and I feel like I learned so much just from this 13-minute conversation. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Adam.
Of course.
Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Talk soon. Bye-bye. You talk to certain people who dedicate their lives to fighting terrible diseases and giving back, and Sylvie's one of those amazing people. You gotta just respect her so much, and everything she makes in this book is going back to the Beljanski Foundation. That's amazing. Guys, check out this book. Read, learn, and continue to grow in 2019. Sylvie, thank you so much for joining me. All her links are in the description below. Adam Bongiovanni with OnlineBookClub.org, signing out.